Blog Talk Radio.
Hello. Welcome to blogtalkradio.com. You are now online with Andrea.
Our guest today has an incredible story to tell. Truly a rags to riches story. From living a lifestyle financially in debt, not knowing how he would pay his mortgage, and then making an awesome transformation into a life being physically fit, successful, and famous. He truly is an example of one who changed his body, of one who truly changed his life, but he's also reaching out to help others do the same. Please welcome my guest, fitness celebrity John Basedow. Hello, John.
Hey, Andrea, how are you today?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing good. Glad to be on the show.
Good. Glad to have you here because I'm very passionate about fitness. And, I think it's so important that, people take care of themselves. And certainly we have to take care of ourselves so that we can care for others,
That's 100% true.
Now, you have quite a rags to riches story, or rags to ripples, as it says in your promo kit. If you would please tell us about your life before you were fit, famous, and an amazing, incredible success story.
Thank you so much. Actually, I was a mess, pretty much. In the beginning, when I was a kid, I was a goal-oriented guy. I was salutatorian of my high school class. I was accepted to pretty much all the Ivy League schools, and that was going well for me. Then I got on to a TV show which was very successful. It was a show called Images, which was a health and self-improvement show that pretty much was like a magazine format program, like a 2020 or like 60 Minutes, something like that. And it dealt with health and self-improvement related topics, not really fitness or improving your body necessarily. There were some topics like that, but that's not where the whole the crux of the series went. Then that series ran its course, which was great. We syndicated it pretty much from my parents' basement. It was put on over 200 U.S. TV stations, over 30 foreign countries, ranging from Bahrain, Qatar, United Arab Emirates, Japan, Singapore, Bangladesh. In Europe, it was on Greece, Turkey, in Africa, Botswana, Nigeria, all over the place pretty much. And when it ran its course, I reached pretty much a dead period for about a few years, actually 3 years, where there was no money coming in. I had little direction and little focus. I couldn't really get a lot of things going. And I never really was in the greatest shape. Growing up, I was really skinny when I was, preteen. When I hit my teenage years, and especially like 18, 19, I was shaped like a bowling pin, and I sort of maintained that shape. I had a big, wide middle, little skinny arms, little skinny legs. If I gained weight anywhere, it was right in the midsection. And and the thing is, when I was doing Images, I would work out a little bit and stuff, but nothing really serious, just like anybody else that who would work out. But as far as when you saw me, I was like the type of person who had to defend the fact that I worked out. They go, "Oh, you worked out? Really? Really?" Like the results are not self-evident is what that meant. So I decided there had to be some changes. But I reached this dead period after Images where no money was coming in. I didn't really have a job. I didn't have much direction. I wanted to get focused. One of the things I had wanted to do for a while had been I wanted to get myself in good enough shape where I could appear in a fitness magazine. And the thing is, most of the time I've learned when people get started into fitness, it's for the cosmetic benefits. A guy may want to show off a six-pack of abs at the beach or get back into fighting shape if he's older, like when he was in college. A lady may want to drop a few dress sizes or look good in a bikini. There's always a cosmetic reason at the core of getting into shape. And mine was I wanted to be in a fitness magazine. The thing is, later on, I realized that's just the tip of the iceberg, and fitness is so much more for you. But the thing is, when I first got started, I looked at all the different fitness programs that were out there. And, I did every one of the media hype things you can possibly think of. And you really, when you start following these programs, Andrea, you realize that they're so contradictory and some of them are so misleading, and that's why so many people want to throw up their hands and quit. Because all of a sudden you'll start and you'll see advertisements saying, just eat no fat, and you're on the way to the body of your dreams. All of a sudden, 6 months later, you see Americans are following that and they're getting fatter and fatter.